This is how you go for a walk in the woods in Tanzania. Wow. Beautiful. I was going to help Fritzi, but I decided this would make a better video than me helping.
I might leave your hand. Wait, on my side. Yeah? And los. Oh, yes.
Okay.
Looks like spring something.
Really? Oh, what a beautiful flower though.
Oh. Okay, that's the good smelling.
Hey guys, so Fritzi and I are just out for a little bit of a walk, and I kind of said this in my other video that I just did not long ago, a tour around Feathersdale video, I forgot which one, but I thought I would do it properly. So on the last day of June I asked Fritzi if she would spend the rest of her life. Oh god, I'm not looking at the floor. I asked Fritzi on the last day of June if she would spend the rest of her life with me, and she said yes. So we are now officially engaged to be married, and I couldn't be happier. So I really couldn't be happier. But I thought I'd share a little story that I've never spoke about, because it was quite a private thing, but it's a part of my journey with everything here, and certainly with spending the rest of my life with Fritzi. We're walking up a very strange path here, like out of a forest, and how my relationship with God works as well. So in 2014 I was having a really difficult time here, and I was kind of in two places with everything, and I asked God very clearly many times, do you expect me, is it expected of me to live a monastic life, so to live a life without a partner, just to be alone and do God's work? And I said, if that is your plan for me, I'll do it if you insist upon it, but I need to know that's the plan, so as I can prepare myself mentally for that, if that is what is needed, because I was in the middle of nowhere in Tanzania and I wasn't meeting any people. Oh no, Fritzi's caught on a thorn. So I asked, would you like me to live a monastic life, is what I said. Are you okay?
Yeah.
And he never responded, and I got very angry at God, as I often do, and said, I know you can give signs, I know you can respond to things, why are you not responding to this? It's not fair, is what I was saying, in my petty ways. And there was one week where that question was in me a lot. Now, I often find the more experience I have working with God and serving God, that he puts questions inside me at specific times, and that question was just roaring around inside me, and I was really frustrated at God. And I said, look, the thing is, I was only asking one question. I was asking, if I'm supposed to live a monastic life, give me a sign, and I wasn't getting any signs. What I should have been saying was, should I Mambo, this is Habari nyumbani. Oh, this is Happiness. You might remember Happiness. One of my videos, not far from here, I found her breaking stones with her mother, and she's now in school anyway, but school's on holiday, so Habari mama?
Naendelea vizuri.
Nyumbani? Nyumbani? Habari ya nyumbani?
Nzuri.
Habari ya kazi?
Nzuri.
She's working with the people with the goats today. They're on school holidays, so she's learning a family trade. Her mother keeps a few goats, but not this many. Her mother only has 4 or 5. So, okay, happiness. Bye, Harry. Bye. Okay. Sorry to completely, off she goes. I'm sorry to completely disrupt that video. So, I wasn't asking, will I have someone? I was asking the opposite, so I wasn't getting a sign, because obviously he had other plans for me. But this one week, it was so frustrating, because God wouldn't answer me. And I really shouted at him one night and said, just give... I said, just give me a sign, would you, please? And it got to a point of real frustration with me. And the very next day, let's let them by. The very next day, I went driving out of my compound, and we've just been with this Maasai down in the forest while he was working. So I keep looking above this camera, it's a new one. And the very next day, this is a long and boring video, the very next day I drove out my compound and down the road, and I see a young, beautiful blonde girl with a shaved head walking around in Uchira. And I couldn't help but think, that's a bit strange. Because I'd literally been shouting the night before about this, saying am I supposed to be by myself? And then I find Fritzi, and you'd already been in Uchira for
For 1.5 months.
6 weeks, yeah?
Yeah.
She'd been in Uchira for 6 weeks, and we hadn't seen each other. And Fritzi met me the year before, when she was with her college, working with the private school in Uchira. But I stopped working with the private school, so when she returned by herself this time, she was on her own when she came to Uchira. Then she asked the school if I was around, and they said, no, he's left. So Fritzi was very confused, because she'd seen our Facebook and gotten a bit muddled up why they were saying I'd left Uchira, but I hadn't. I was just up the road all along. So we spent 2 wonderful weeks together, and Fritzi left and went travelling around South America. Came back in October, and we stayed in touch all along, and we fell in love. And we fell more and more and more in love, and we decided we wanted to spend the rest of our lives together now. So that very long video was a short announcement, but also I wanted to tell you the little story of how God planted a question in me and he gave me a very clear sign. So, and I know a lot of you might be thinking, oh well, you're just marrying the first person you saw after asking God, but Fritzi and I know. We just know. We've never been I've never been, I know she's the same, as comfortable with someone as what we are with each other. So. But that's enough of our private life, and I shan't be sharing much more, but I just wanted to make that little video. So Fritzi and I are getting married. So Mama Wanyama and Baba Wanyama will be official soon. Soon, well, we don't know how soon yet. So soon enough, anyway. Okay, much love, guys. Bye.
But Charlie, don't forget what happened to the man who suddenly got everything he always wanted.
What happened?
He lived happily ever after.
Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. What you'll find when you look into your imagination.